there's a way to say it, because you've got Northern Ireland, which is part of the United Kingdom, and then you've got the rest of the island with an S is Ireland with an RE. So I guess we can go and I'll get this trailer repaired. We're already down another % just driving from the store. So the trailer's getting kind of aged, I guess. Also, I don't know if I'll bother fixing the weight. But reason that we know it's the country of Ireland is because Republic of Ireland, that was it. But this is the Republic of Ireland because speed limits are in kilometres an hour, not miles an hour. And if it was Northern Ireland, I do believe it would be in miles per hour. Okay. So I guess I'll stick. I think I can get away with sticking this in here. Drop that there. Pull forward a bit. So we'll jump out here. So that is all of the silage bales that we collected from 2 contracts, the 2 big contracts. And it's actually not all of them because, well, I kind of had to, it's 58 months, 29 hours. So it's probably the month that's causing it to wear the quickest. Over here we are slurry 1.8 million. So I think I've pulled that down about 200,000. I think we are draining the slurry faster than we're making it. Silage, there's only 33,000 of whole crop silage, 19,000 straw. I've still got 86,000 bedding, but we're also down to food, 81,000. That'll last about a day. The manure, we're down to 7.2 or 729. That's fine. I didn't check the milk. The milk is 73. I want to give it a little bit of time so that we can top that off. So over here, I did put in the little brick shed so we can keep the straw blower and TMR mixer under cover. And I ended up putting the Massey Ferguson in this shed because there's kind of enough room for it. So I'm going to connect up to that. I think I'm gonna, and I think I've said before, I'm not really keen on using auto-load trailers, but this thing's just become unusable. So I am just going to get rid of it. I'm going to follow the John Deere. And I kind of hope I don't have the Massey Ferguson on too low a speed. Oh, I didn't check. weeders finished, so I did want to check how he'd done. So we got 186,000 money. That's potentially enough for a mid-sized tractor if one ever comes up, or potentially a fairly new one. I guess we'll have to see where we're at. Massey Ferguson, I think, is still, yeah, it's following me very slowly. Oh, it doesn't have the gearbox. It's only got 20 km/h gearbox, I believe. Let's go back and check on it. Oh, 43. Guess it's just struggling up that hill. Here he comes. And also it seems that if I put the trailer, if I turn auto load on the trailer, it will not do ratchet straps. Even if I unload the balers onto the trailer, they just, no ratchet straps. So you either have to transport with the bales in virtual load mode, or you have to turn auto load off so that you can strap everything down. I'm not sure if pallets work on it. I haven't given it a test for that. I mean, the thing is that this trailer was released very early on, and so it didn't have the latest in auto load. I want to say technology, not technology, but scripting. Okay, well, we're here, and looks like little red dude just sat in the middle of the road doing nothing. Nice job, guy. And I did notice that the John Deere is on 10 km/h cruise control, so probably don't want to have him follow the Massey home. I do like this tractor. But it's... I think I'm really getting to the point where a replacement for this tractor will probably be a 4 horsepower class Arian 600 or Valtra N, just because it gives me the big horsepower I need to run the bigger trailer, balers and stuff. But it still has the short wheelbase that makes this thing so useful. Okay. Anderson. Repaint 5,000, repair 96, and sell 31,000. Where'd it go? So, that's gone. Yes, we should bales. So yeah, hay 1490. This is whole crop silage 1750. Straw is 1290. Round is 710. But then you get down to round maize silage is 560 per bale. Hey, you know what? That kind of works for me. So we'll go 8, we'll put them in yellow, and we will I usually buy 3 stacks. That's as much as the Anderson could ship. But this thing will do more. Ugh. And back up. Okay, press the button again, puts it in transport mode. And run over to the little red tractor. We'll stick that on follow me and head back to the yard and feed some cows. Now, if I migrate over to square bales, which is a possibility if I can get a tractor that can work a square baler, and we'll get rid of the small round Deutz baler because we don't need that anymore at that point. But we'll do square straw bales, we'll do square grass bales for direct feeding, we'll probably do square hay bales, and I'll turn off the auto stacker because I'll be able to stack and load them with the telehandler. And I'm going too fast, I've left little dude behind. Okay, I'll pull up and wait for him. So stuff we have leased, we've got that baler, we've got the TMR mixer, and we've got that truck. That is 94,000 left to pay. Back. That is 76,000 less to pay, and that is 46,000 left to pay. And I did lease the feeder because I thought I'll use it for now, but you know, it's just a temporary measure to get me through the winter. But it kind of turned out, you know what, it's kind of a useful long-term measure. So paying for it may actually be a brilliant plan. Okay, we've got £98,846. Again, being the Republic of Ireland, that should probably be euros. We're sort of semi-realistic, I guess. Now, unloading these, I must make sure I do not put them anywhere near the bale shed unload point. Because otherwise they will go into the bale shed and it's the last thing I want to do. So I think if I pull out wide, push that button. Yes. I slide that over there. Slide that there. I push a button to unload it. I don't know what the button is. Okay, what's the button? Unload bales. Why? There you go. No, really? Ah. There we go. Unload bales here. There now. They'll go falling down. And reset the trailer. And you press B to stick it back in operating position. We should have a little red tractor. Oh, he's non-adjacent. Okay, turn off the worker. And go hitch up to that. This is all actually in fairly good nick, so repair might need to be happening soon on this thing, but other than that, I can put this back. So yeah, if we can make the straw, I need to make sure I can keep a lot of straw on the farm. Just for bedding. I don't want to be paying £2,000 per bale for straw if I can avoid it, or however much it costs. I think eventually... yeah, I will give up using the robot feeder, but it's useful to have around sometimes, especially when we get almost self-sufficient with food. Just being able to say, oh, I'll just put some mineral feed in the robot feeder and it'll feed the cows for a day is a good thing. Okay, drop that off. I am not going to be able to attach the cart to this until it's all done. So we come over here, there's 24 bales there. I want 2 to 3, 24s, 2, 8, 16. So I want 16 of these because they're bigger, 5,500 litres. Okay, you're all done. And then these are only 3,500. So just over half the size. So three yellow bales to each grey one, or each 2 grey ones makes 21,000 litres of food, which is good. Enough. Oops. Okay. I don't know how safe this is going to be. And we are set on grass and maize silage as a feed mix, so that's all good, and we missed the edge. And plonk, in it goes. 828. So we put in about 160,000 litres of food this way. There you go. Boop. And the last two. So yeah, the kids have, or the small kids have an event at church today which involves riding bicycles in a sort of bicycle rodeo, whatever that is. Apparently it's not trying to lasso other kids off their bikes, although I'm sure that would be very entertaining. There you go. And Teenage Osa's off to a teenage event that a local church is doing, so our youth leaders can drive them there and then kind of take a break from supervising dozens of teenagers, which was last week's thing. And since small kids need supervision, Mrs. Osa's out pretty much most of the day with them too. I am thinking about trying to level up this yard. I'm not sure how easy that would be. Okay, back in the JCB and another 3 yellow bales. Oh, maybe 2. 1 and some. It's a little bit close to the edge, but I think it'll work. Oh, maybe. Yeah, sadly, on the model railway front, one of the stores in the UK was having a big sale last weekend. And noticed a locomotive which at the time I didn't think I would, it was sort of one of those, I'm not sure I want this. But a little bit of re-evaluation, I thought, yeah, I could use that. And they had more than 10 when they put it up for sale. So I thought, well, I should be okay. I can't really justify buying it in May because we were a little bit short on the finances. But I thought, well, maybe if it's still available in June. I checked on 31st of May. Yep, still 2 left. Checked on the 1st of June. Oh, sold out. So, missed out on that. But there will be a similar locomotive in September of this year, so maybe I'll just wait for that to come out instead. Okay, this thing up and because the thing, I've got a rake of express passenger locomotives, but I do not have a locomotive to put. Express passenger coaches, but I do not have a locomotive to haul them with. Which is a tad unfortunate, I guess. to be a little bit careful here not to push that left stack of bales into the bale shed's trigger. Funnily enough, I've got the singles on the end there. Which, if I could get to, would mean I don't have to break the stacks. But, well, it is what it is. Well, I missed that one. Let's try that again. Okay, a little bit further. There you go. I wonder if I can pick up all three. I do like these vehicles because of the four-wheel steer does give us quite a lot of agility getting around and just doing this job. Much easier than doing it with the Massey Ferguson. And the skid steer would never have been able to do this because it can't reach the top of the